Hello, my name is Michelle. Thank you for joining me today for day 6 of this 7-day yoga challenge. Grounding yoga for inner strength, root to rise, power flow. So for today, we will come into Kali Mudra. So with your hands, you can try this really quickly. You'll interlace all of your fingers except for the index, thumbs just crossing over one another. So that's it. We point to the sky. Kali Mudra symbolizes empowerment and strength. So let's begin in our easy seat. Just going to connect to that breath. Maybe propping yourself up. And also for today, if you have some blocks, whatever you have in your space to help assist you, listen to your body, make the poses work for you. So maybe closing the eyes or finding that soft gaze. We'll begin with a deep in-breath through the nose. Exhale, release with the entire body. Maybe listening to the breath, inhale and exhale. Just noticing if you're holding anywhere in the body, using that breath to let go. Inhale and exhale. And one more here, inhale and exhale. I'll count us through the breath. We'll do some box breathing here. We'll inhale for 4, we'll hold for 4, and we'll exhale for 4. Just notice the pauses at the bottom and at the top. Cleansing breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Deepen breath, sending the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. I embrace my power within. I am grounded. I am capable of all things. Gently blink the eyes open. If they've been closed, find that focal point slightly ahead of you. And we could gently release and come out of our easy seat. Let's just send the knees out slightly, coming into child's pose. So just feeling that support beneath you, the earth beneath you. Releasing within the body. Deepen breath, expansion through the back, through the ribs. And exhale. And again, deepen breath. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more here, inhale. And exhale. Gently make your way back into tabletop. So from here on the inhale, sending the crown of the head, tailbone to the sky. Exhale, press away, round out the back. Gently back to tabletop. Take that launch forward. Inhale, exhale, release elbows into your sides. Pressing into the feet and legs. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Shift through tabletop and find child's pose. Inhale, exhale, release. And gently back through tabletop. Knees forward. Tuck those toes under. Send your hips up high into down dog. So maybe pedaling through the feet. Equal weight into hands and feet. Notice how the earth supports you. Deepen breath. And then exhale, release the knees to the mat. On the inhale, find cow pose. Exhale, cat. Gently back to tabletop. Inhale, launch forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, find your baby cobra. Exhale, shift through tabletop, find child's pose. Gently back through tabletop, knees forward, fingertips forward. Inhale, exhale, tuck the toes under, down dog. Feeling that connection to the earth, bringing that focus to the support beneath you. Inhale, exhale, release the knees down. Let's move through that one more time. Inhale, find cow. Exhale, cat, rounding out the back. Gently back through tabletop. Inhale, launch forward. Exhale, elbows into your sides. Inhale, maybe up dog, or if you prefer baby cobra. Exhale, shift back into child's pose. Inhale, exhale back into tabletop, knees forward. Tuck those toes under, inhale, exhale, down dog. So we'll just stay here for a breath or two. Pressing the chest towards the thighs. Pressing both heels towards the mat, bending those knees. Inhale, exhale, walk your feet towards those hands. So let the body be heavy here. Inhale, exhale. Bend in those knees, gently roll up. And head is the last part to come up. On the inhale, send the arms overhead. Exhale, palms down. Feeling grounded through those feet. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, send the arms overhead. Let's find Kali Mudra. Exhale, so again, index fingers together, other fingers interlaced. Inhale, exhale, up and over to that left side. Press strong through that right foot, feeling that stretch through the right side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, up and over to the right. Press strong through that left foot. Shoulders away from those ears. Inhale, back to center. And release, forward fold, exhale. Find your flat back here, hands to shins or blocks. Crown of the head to the top of the mat. Exhale, release, forward fold. Let's step back into plank or into tabletop. And then from here, we'll just shift back and forth from down dog into tabletop or plank. Inhale, exhale, down dog. So maybe coming into plank. Inhale, navel to the spine. Exhale, down dog. Feeling grounded through those feet. Inhale, shoulders over those wrists. Exhale, down dog. And one more here. Inhale, supporting through the core. Exhale, down dog. So maybe adjusting those feet. So once again, equal weight feet and hands. Option one, stay here. Two, send that right leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot through to the hands. Let's find our high lunge. Send the back of that knee to the sky. There's length through that back leg. Let's find more length through our back. Inhale. Exhale. Let's find our easy twist here. Right arm to the sky, hand to the hip or lower back. Inhale. Exhale as you release. Option to stay here, or option to send the arms overhead, finding Kali Mudra arms here. Inhale. Exhale. Pressing into those feet. Right knee over that right ankle. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands to the blocks or the mat. Let's find warrior one. Back foot turns out 45 degrees. Let's root to rise. Inhale, send the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to find Kali Mudra again. Inhale, sending the arms overhead. And then exhale, take a gentle lean to that right side, but still staying secure in those feet. That knee is still aligned with that ankle, center of the foot. Feeling that length through that back leg. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release the hands to the blocks. Come onto the ball of your back foot. Let's release those hands. Find your plank or tabletop. Deepen breath. And then exhale back into down dog. So again, option to come into tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. So notice how you are supported by the earth. Inhale, exhale, down dog. And then one more here. Inhale and exhale. Option one, stay here. Two, send that left leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot through to the hands. Find your high lunge. Send the back of that right knee to the sky. Energize through that heel. Deepen breath. Exhale. Let's find our twist here. Press into that right hand block or mat. Inhale. And exhale, release. From here, option one, stay. Two, find Kali Mudra, arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, send that energy into those feet. And again, deepen breath. Exhale, release those hands. Let's find warrior one. Back foot, 45 degrees. Align that left knee with that ankle. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Find Kali Mudra here. Deepen breath. Exhale, let's gently lean to that left side. Find that stretch through the right. Press strong through that outer edge of that back foot. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release those hands down. Step back into plank position. Let's find down dog. Bend those knees. Inhale. Exhale, walk your feet towards your hands. Let's send everything to the sky. Big scoop here. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. So let's take a moment, maybe close those eyes. You can release the arms by our side in Tadasana. I embrace my personal power. I am grounded. I am capable of all things. On the inhale, send the arms overhead. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And inhale, Kali Mudra. Exhale, let's lean up and over to that left side. Strength through those feet. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, up and over to the right. Inhale, back to center, maybe a gentle lean back. Exhale, take your forward fold. Halfway up, inhale. And exhale, let's move through our chaturanga. Maybe you pass chaturanga, meet in down dog. Maybe you do your chaturanga from those knees. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. Deepen breath. Exhale, let it go. Option one, stay. Two, send the right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step that foot through to the hands. So you have an option to find your high lunge or find warrior one into warrior two. So root to rise, inhale, and then exhale, find warrior two. Press that right knee back. Left foot parallel or angled in slightly. Let's just feel that strength, that power, the support into feet and legs. Inhale. Exhale. Let's send those arms overhead. Find Kali Mudra arms. Inhale. Exhale. Just settle here for a moment. And inhale. Exhale. I embrace my personal power. I am grounded. I am capable of all things. Inhale. Exhale, release those arms back out from the shoulders. Let's straighten through that front leg, face the left side of the mat, heel toe the feet in slightly, toes end facing out. From here, send the arms overhead, find Kali Mudra once again. Inhale. Exhale, let's find goddess pose. Bring the hands towards the chest, knees press back. Let's rise. Inhale. Press down into those feet and legs. Exhale. And inhale. Straighten through. Exhale. One more here. Inhale. Coming up. And exhale. Release those hands to the mat or blocks. Find a forward fold here. Body is heavy. Inhale. And exhale. Generous bend in those knees. Gently roll up. Send the arms overhead. Inhale. And then exhale. Find warrior two. Let's come back to the top of the mat. Find your warrior one or high lunge. We'll release those arms overhead once again. Inhale, find Kali Mudra. Exhale. Let's take a gentle lean to that right side. Inhale. Holding that knee in place, coming from the hips. Exhale, back to center. Release those arms. Inhale, exhale, release. Let's move through that chaturanga, listening to your body, what it needs today. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. Deep in breath and exhale. Option one, stay here. Two, send that left leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot through to the hands. Find your warrior one or high lunge. Root those feet deep. When you feel ready, maybe releasing those arms. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, find Kali Mudra. Releasing those arms. Inhale. And then exhale, let's find warrior two. Press that left knee back. Let's stay here for a moment, feeling that power of warrior pose. Deepen breath, setting the arms overhead. Find Kali Mudra once again. Exhale. Maybe the arms come forward slightly, space between shoulders and ears. I embrace my personal power. I am grounded. I am capable of all things. Deepen breath. Exhale, release those arms out from the shoulders. Straighten through that front leg. All toes face the right side of the mat. Heel toe those feet in, toes end facing out. Inhale, arms overhead, Kali Mudra. Exhale, release, pressing those knees back. Inhale, straighten through. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. Release those hands, toes forward, heels back. Maybe the feet angle in slightly. Find your forward fold. Body is heavy. Maybe a generous bend in those knees. Inhale. And exhale. Bend in those knees, gently roll up. Send the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, find your warrior two. Left toes face the top of the mat. Let's find our high lunge here. Inhale. And then exhale, release those hands to the mat. Let's move through one more chaturanga here. But again, maybe you skip meet and down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog, hips are high. So you have an option. You can come from tabletop into pigeon pose, or you can begin to release that right leg to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Send that knee through. Always an option here to take that block or whatever you may have in your space, place it under that right hip. You can also support under that left hip. So just playing around with that position, make it work for you. Then on that inhale, let's find length in the back first. And then exhale, release forward. Again, another option, you just stay on those hands. So we're just settling into the hips, feeling that support beneath you. Let's take a deep in breath. And then exhale, settle into that front side of the body, into the hips and sit bones. And deep in breath. Exhale, coming onto those hands. We'll gently shift back into down dog, or coming into three-legged dog and then down dog. Then we'll find it on the other side. Inhale, left leg to the sky, or once again, you're moving from tabletop. Exhale, release that knee through. Block maybe under left hip or under that right hip flexor here. Find that length through the spine. Inhale, and then exhale, release. Breathe through that back side of the body. Inhale, exhale, releasing through the front. And deep in breath. Exhale, releasing those hands. Once again, maybe making your way from three-legged dog into down dog or meeting in tabletop position. We'll take an inhale here, and then exhale, release those knees. Let's walk our knees forward, coming onto those sit bones. Feet at the top of the mat. Gentle reach forward, inhale, and then exhale, make your way down to the back. Hugging those knees towards heart center. We'll just release those knees to the right side of the mat for a moment, taking an in-breath here. Exhale. And then gently back through center. Inhale. Exhale, release the knees to the left side of the mat. Arms wherever you would like them. Inhale. And exhale. Gently back through center. Maybe sending the head off the floor towards the knees. Inhale. And then exhale, release the head. Release the legs, release the arms, finding your version of Shavasana. Deep in breath. Exhale. Gently begin to wiggle fingers and toes, finding some movement through the ankles, through the wrist. And blinking the eyes open. When you feel ready, bringing the feet flat to the mat, maybe finding some gentle sways here. Making your way to your side of choice, taking that moment of pause. Inhale and exhale. Gently make your way up, finding your version of easy seat. Maybe closing the eyes or finding that soft gaze. On the inhale, sending the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. I embrace my personal power. I am grounded. I am capable of all things. Grateful to our bodies for allowing us to practice today. I'm grateful to share this practice with you. The light within me acknowledges the light within you. Thank you for joining me today.